Guys, how are you? I'm going to introduce myself for those who don't know me and reintroduce myself for those of you who met me. I'm Dennis Boyd. I'm the president CEO of Food for Thought, which is a company that's owned by Golden Unlimited. And when I met you guys on the 29th, I spoke briefly about the perception of how you dress. And I just want to kind of highlight those things as you guys are in preparation for going to work with someone in a professional environment, for you guys to really maximize the opportunity, the exposure, and for you to really go into an environment and not have to feel as though you don't fit, as though you don't belong, as though people might be scrutinizing you or looking at what you're saying, looking at what you're wearing, paying attention to how you speak. All of the different things that make us self-conscious about ourselves when we go around professional people or people that are just different from us. When you go into a work environment, you're actually going into a culture, and you need to go into the culture and learn the culture. And when I talk about culture, I'm talking about the way that the people in that culture dress, the way that they speak, the vocabulary words that they use, how they sit, how they walk, mannerisms. These are the things that you have to observe when you go into a culture. So I want you guys, when you go into this environment, when you go to that job, that whether it's that job that you think you want or whether it's just something that you're just doing simply because it's an experience, I want you to observe the culture. And Jared, from a conversation I had with Wayne last night, has done an excellent job of observing the culture. And when you observe the culture, it helps you to identify who you're actually dealing with. Because when you go into work environments, whether it be professional or otherwise, and even you guys who are outside and you have your friends, you'll get to see who people really are if you pay attention and observe them, listening to listening to how they speak, and paying close attention. And I emphasize pay close attention to what they're doing. When you go into these environments, I want to just highlight just a few things. I'm not going to be long. I just wanted to kind of send something so that way I can at least be there in spirit, because I'm tired, I'm exhausted, I want to be there, but I know I need to take the time and rest my body just the same. But I want you guys to pay attention to your vocabulary, the slang, I'm saying no, the years, the nas, and those words that ordinarily aren't used in a corporate or professional environment, or they're not supposed to be used in those types of environments. They look for what they call standard English and diction and all of those other types of things. You can kind of work on those things as you go along. But you guys are at the age where you have the opportunity to develop yourselves before you actually get into those environments. For you gentlemen who speak well already, it's just a matter of learning the culture and utilizing the vocabulary, which is another word I'm going to use as jargon for those particular environments that you might be in. I want you guys to pay attention not only to the vocabulary words that you use, but pay attention to the way that you sit, the way that you walk. When you sit down, sit and sit up straight, as gentlemen, and you want to be firm in how you sit. When you walk, I want you to walk with your shoulders up, your head high, and not feel as though you don't belong there, because you're being taken there because we believe that you belong there. And we're taking these opportunities to provide you with maximum exposure and with maximum opportunities so that you get the opportunity to decide what it is that I want to do for the rest of my life. Because as I said, I love what I do. The money I get paid is nice, it really is. But if I didn't get paid, because I haven't gotten paid for everything that I've done, I love it, and I wouldn't trade it in for the world. Let me say it again. I love it, and I wouldn't trade it in for anything in the world. And I want you guys to find that one thing that you would do for the rest of your life, even if you didn't get paid for it, and experience the joy that I'm experiencing. Wayne will tell you, Whitney will tell you, we've come together because we love what we do. And because we love what we do, it's something that we do effortlessly and tirelessly because we honestly love what we do. And it's indicative in how we treat you. So our expression for the love of what we do, you guys are the proud beneficiaries. And the expectation is that you'll take this experience, this love that you're feeling, and it'll translate into your own lives where you'll actually begin to do something that you love doing and translate it and then give back to someone else to help someone else experience what you're experiencing, and later on in life you give back so that other people are the beneficiaries of the things that you've benefited from.